Congress doesn't care about the little people. Congress doesn't care about us not one little bit. All right, what about our Congress taking care of us? They're sure stepping right up and taking good care of us, aren't they? My goodness, it's just amazing. Their latest attack on this COVID situation is coming to a total of $1.9 trillion. But wait till you hear how much of that goes toward COVID. It's amazing the COVID relief part of this is only 9% of that $1.9 trillion. The COVID relief part is only 9% of that bill. What's happening in the other 91%? Well, they're taking care of union pensions, blue state bailouts, Planned Parenthood, universities, national endowments for the arts, Schumer's Bridge, and Pelosi's Tunnel. As far as the people suffering, losing their jobs, losing their businesses, etc. from COVID, the hell with us, right? We're just little people. What do we count for? Oh, and this fine bill takes care of the people in the government. Absolutely. We wouldn't want those people in the government to suffer now, would we? Would we want that? No. This bill guarantees them that they get up to 15 weeks of paid leave at $1,400 per week if they have to stay home due to virtual schooling for their children. You get $1,400 once. They get it every week for 15 weeks. The swamp is alive and well. It definitely is. Oh, and stuff there in this pandemic aid bill, there's billions that are going to go take care of the richest people in the country. This bill, unfortunately, has all kinds of provisions inside it. They're good, they're bad, they're just plain strange and deceitful. And very few of the lawmakers are actually getting to read these bills. And Medicare funding. There are going to be cuts in Medicare funding. Why would this happen? Because there's this little rule in there that they call the PAYGO Act. It corrects for additions to the federal deficit by automatically pulling back funding from certain departments and certain programs. The pandemic aid measure would raise the federal deficit by $1.9 trillion over a decade, and according to the Congressional Budget Office, a memo issued Thursday by Director Philip Swigert. And what about some of the other little crap that they've got in there? How about $570 million for teachers' union payoffs? How about $350 billion to prop up the budgets of a handful of irresponsible states? Those Democratic states, we might call it the bad states, exactly what they are, Democratic states. They refuse to balance their budgets. They let the rioters run havoc, destroy their cities, causing millions of dollars, billions of dollars in damages. And they're providing $852 million for approved civic volunteer agencies that have nothing to do with the COVID-19 relief or the stimulus packages. And there's just more and more packed inside this bill. And more this bill says that the little people, you, me, your fella next door, your parents, your loved ones, your children, we just don't count. We're like an afterthought about this whole thing. Congress is so used to living a life of luxury, they take care of luxury first, and the little people like us, what are we? Just little people. They're not worried because they'll just tell us a few lies, and some people will vote for them just blindly, no matter what. So we got $1.9 trillion. $1.9 trillion. And of that, only 9% is going to COVID health spending. That, to me, is wrong. It's piss poor wrong, freaking wrong, absolutely wrong. Any way you want to look at it, wrong. That's just my thoughts. Thank you for listening. Take care. Bye now.